Welcome Freedom Hero. Automating your lead generation can be incredibly rewarding. On the other hand, it has its own unique pitfalls that are worth avoiding. That's why in this episode, I will tell you about 5 things I wish I knew before automating my lead generation. My name is István Bújdosuk and this is the 47 Marketing Show. The first thing I wish I would have known is the huge difference between websites and funnels. Back in 2015 and 16, when I had my first attempt to automate a part of my marketing on purpose, I had no clue what was the difference between a website and a funnel. As I was running a little web development agency, obviously I had a business website, and through that, with an email opt-in form, I tried to turn some of the visitors into leads, but had very little luck with it. I didn't know why only a little % of people filled in the form until I found out about funnels. Websites and funnels are similar but very different. Let me explain how. Just imagine a website kind of like a store. The visitors can go freely, select what they want from the large amount of different options, which makes it really easy to get distracted. Let me ask you, have you ever gone to a store to buy something you needed and never bought it before, but there were so many options in the store to choose from, you got overwhelmed, distracted, and left the store without buying anything? Yes, that happened to me as well a few times. So the website is kind of like that experience for your visitors. They have many different options that can get them distracted and leave later without turning into your leads, with marketing terms resulting in low conversion rates for you. Are you following this so far? Now let's talk about funnels. Imagine it kind of like a store. Yes, I told you it's somewhat similar to websites, but this is the huge difference in case of funnels. In that imagined store, every visitor is welcomed by a personal assistant, and he leads the visitors through the aisles and shows them exactly what they are looking for, making the visitors' experience a lot easier, simpler, and quicker because they have much less distractions. They have just the right info and they only need to decide one thing: if they take the items or leave them. So funnel is kind of like that experience, simpler, smoother, better, and most importantly, turning more visitors into your leads. And that's why I wish I knew the power of funnels earlier, because then I would have started using them sooner for automated lead generation. Okay, the next thing I wish I knew sooner: eliminating earlier. Some things in business require a lot of resources, but bring very little results, or simply it's not right for the business or for the specific situation. But a lot of entrepreneurs still using them because they don't know any other better options. One of the beauty of marketing and business that there is always a different way to achieve the same results or better results. And if there is no way, you can make a new one. I wish I would have had that mindset earlier to quickly test new ways of lead automations, analyze the data, and eliminate things that don't work quickly instead of sticking with them too long. It would have saved a lot of resources. Okay, number 3 on the list: tools versus knowledge. I'm coming from a programming background, so I have always loved softwares, have seen the potential power in them, and I kept trying different automation softwares, one after another, and always feeling it wasn't the right one. And I guess it was because I used to have that common false belief that there are magic buttons that solve business and marketing issues instantly. But there are no magic buttons, there are no magic softwares. The truth is that tools are just tools. The true power of them comes out when you have the right knowledge how to use those tools the best way. Tools are pretty much worthless without the relevant marketing automation strategies. I wish I would have got that mindset earlier to invest into relevant trainings as well, not only into the tools. Okay, let me move on to the next one on the list. Number 4, team versus processes. There are some things in marketing that currently don't have ways of automation, and it would be more resource consuming to make the automation work than to have a team who manually does those activities. These are usually partial activities in lead generation and marketing that have to be done to achieve success. What I wish I knew earlier, when detailed processes and expectations of those activities are not defined, the quality of the outcome it can vary day by day, and causing a lot of troubles regularly and generating issues often that need to be fixed. When it's defined what each of the team members has to do, how, when, what is the expected result, things are going a lot smoother and a lot more efficiently. Okay, number 5 on the list is the money is in follow-ups. Most of the leads who join your email list can be considered as cold leads. They don't know you, like you, and trust you yet. So they are most likely not ready to turn into your customers yet either. If you are only focusing on those very few leads who are ready at the time when they join your email list, you are missing out a lot of opportunities. Some leads may need longer time to warm up and be ready to become your customers, sometimes even months or years. And I wish I knew earlier how important nurturing an email list and how true it is that the money is in the follow-ups. I would have put a lot more effort into building up a smart and strategic automated follow-up system sooner. Okay, these were the 5 things I wish I knew before automating my lead generation. Thank you for staying till the end of this episode. And before we go, let me share with you one more thing. The truth is that in today's business world, getting the right leads or not can mean the difference between growing your business or losing it. From my new book, you can find out how to ignite your automated lead generation in 15 proven steps to get leads without cold calling. If you'd like to get a free copy of that new book, then go to 47funnelsecrets.com. You can find a link in the description as well. Thank you for listening. See you at 47funnelsecrets.com.